Warning, all views expressed in this show, past, present, and future, are satirical in nature. We here at the Fumcast are smooth-brained and naive. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey guys, you ready for a podcast?
It's time to Fum the Cast.
Wow, I'm so excited.
As you should be, dear viewer. Welcome to the, what fucking episode? I don't know.
35, I think.
35th.
Gee, I can't wait to continue to be educated by the woke left.
Because it's obviously our job to catch him up.
Yeah.
Womp womp. Hello. I hope you're doing well. And stuff.
I'm doing wonderful.
Oh, you guys too. You guys can rot. I was talking about the viewers. Now, how are y'all doing?
We out here living, man. It's been a good day. Woke up, watched wrestling. That's been about it.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Peak humanity right there. Cheers.
Honestly, yeah. We out here living.
I was watching Patrice O'Neal and Opie and Anthony, or listening to, and they did a fucking, who was that one WWE guy, fucking the Shock Master or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
They're laughing about that.
The fucking worst debut of all time.
That was pretty
This
funny.
fucking dude in like a reflective stormtrooper helmet, just fucking.
They barely even tried to hide it too.
Dude, it's so bad.
Like he went to like a Halloween costume store.
Dude, it's actually so bad.
Got himself fitted. That was pretty cool. Yeah. I've been just fucking doing shit.
You got a tattoo today, didn't you?
I did get a tattoo today.
Wow, was it a Fumcast tattoo?
No, not yet. We don't make enough money for that.
I figured if it was, I was gonna have to flame the fuck out of you.
That would be funny.
Someday we can get a matching tattoo.
Yeah.
You have to give us money. You.
Yeah, go to Patreon and Fumcast.xyz and take Austin's keys.
You want to take my car. You want to subscribe to the Fumcast.
Hell yeah. Let's watch this.
Shockmaster.
No. I want you to shut your stinking mouth. You shut up.
Holy scream.
It's Ric Flair and not sure who else.
It's a gay elf.
Sting. Before he was. I never watched WCW.
Before he joined that gay band.
Yes, the same.
It seems to me.
I think that's Lex Luger.
As you act like you are, you wouldn't have waited this close to War Games to tell everybody.
As you can see, he has his two servants right behind him.
Oh my god.
I want to say one of the black guys is Booker T, but that might just be racist. He was in WCW though, so.
It's like a maid in the background.
That dude with the dark hair looks like Steven Seagal now.
It might just be Steven Seagal time traveling.
All I have to say is our partner is going to shock the world because
Shut the fuck up, Sting.
None other than the Shock Master. All right.
Go sing the stalker.
Oh God.
Bro. Oh my god.
Just some chubby fucking a glittery stormtrooper costume.
Looks like he's wearing
Helmet.
2 trash bags.
Damn who you are. You're gonna have us. You're gonna have Van Vader, and we're gonna be breathing through your neck.
So you're the man that rules the world. They call me the Shockmaster. You've ruled the world long enough, Sid Vicious. Get ready.
Sid Vicious.
Come on, you want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? Come and get me. Come after me.
It's so bad.
That's so cringe.
Along with Davy Boy, Sting, and Dusty Rhodes, we'll see you at the Fall Brawl at the War Games. Until then,
He looks like a stormtrooper from the south side of Chicago.
God, the Shockmaster debut is maybe one of the funniest things that's unfortunately
That's
gone.
funny because of how bad it is. That's terrible.
Hit his head and the fucking helmet came off.
Like it's one of the it's one of the funniest, most unfortunate things they did with all seriousness.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that they've done that's definitely just in jest.
Yeah.
You know, like having Mark Henry sleep with what was her name? Mae Young.
Or saying the N-word.
Yeah, Mark Henry, this big world's strongest man, black dude, sleeping with an 80-year-old woman, and then she gets pregnant and births a hand? Like a sentient hand?
Dude, wrestling lore is crazy.
No, yeah, like the hand is just a thing that exists.
Or saying the N-word.
Yeah, Vince McMahon. Shout out to him on that.
I'm pretty sure most...
Booker T was in that scene.
I'm pretty sure most WWE wrestlers have said the N-word in their promos once.
Maybe not in their promos, but yeah, there's so many good ones. I love from late 2000s, there's a radio show call-in with AJ Styles, and some guy trolls in and calls him, is like, yeah, AJ, what do you think about your following in the gay community? And he's like this southern dude, and he just sounds appalled. He goes, the gay community? Like, he got his ass beat in one of the matches today, and someone photoshopped like the steel steps that he was about to get beat with and just put the gay community over it. Because before he was about to get hit with it, he's like, I quit. And so it's just like the gay community. Fucking just looming over AJ Styles now.
Rules. Well, isn't it correct that they thought that the Shockmaster was going to be like the next big thing in the WWE at the time?
I couldn't tell you because, again, it was WCW, and I'm not familiar with WCW pretty much at all.
Okay.
I can believe that they might have thought it would be the big thing, but there's also a lot of things that they thought would be the next big thing, and it's like,
Yeah.
But a lot of that was honestly combating Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
And Vince McMahon in the 90s was kind of just doing his own, just doing whatever would make him laugh.
Saying the N-word.
Yes.
Probably a lot more than we know.
Yep.
How much of the N-word was in fucking old wrestling?
Not much was really on TV, but I mean, there's the time that DX dressed up as the Nation of Domination. So the Nation of Domination was like a Black Power faction. Mm-hmm. It had Ron Simmons, who was Farouk. The Rock was originally in it. Mark Henry or whatever, and they had all that. And they feuded with DX, and there's... I'll just find the picture where DX dresses up as the Nation of Domination.
The thing is
I know where this is going.
The thing is like in all, like if you compile it all together, they probably didn't say it that much, but there's plenty of clips of it happening throughout pro wrestling history to make it seem like it happened a lot.
Pro Wrestling N-word compilation.
Basically, yeah.
I don't want to play the full 6-minute clip or even do that, but I'll just find some images of it. There we go.
Can you hand me a remote? I'm a little bit warm.
It's a little bit spicy.
It's hot. Come on.
Spaghetti. Nice, dude.
What is that hat? Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. This is a lot. This is already a lot. Jesus Christ. Look at the shoe polish.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Oh wait, so I take it the dude in the middle is actually a white guy?
Yes.
Holy shit, dude! He's as dark as the clothing or his hair.
Who was that one rapper from D12 that Eminem hung out with a lot that got killed in like 2002? His name like Proof or something.
I think it was Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Fuck. I wish I could think of who that was. Anyway, I was gonna say that's a picture of Eminem and Cheddar Bob with Proof in 1992.
Yeah, that photo that was up there, the guy who was supposed to be Mark Henry, it said Ms. Ark on the front of his singlet.
Yeah, it was Proof. He was the dude who like hosted the rap battles in 8 Mile. That's who it was based off of.
So yeah, shout out to that blackface incident. I mean,
The blackface incident.
I think
the
that's
one.
I think that's probably the only one I can think of. I mean, again, there's many. I mean, they wanted to call Mark Henry. They wanted to give him the nickname the Silverback.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, putting a bedazzled stormtrooper helmet on a white person is essentially blackface.
Do you think
Giving
that's-
him a blinged out fucking stormtrooper helmet.
I think we could call it queer face.
It's not Stormtrooper, it's Stormtrooper. Come on, bro.
It might as well be blackface.
Dude, I legitimately laugh like watching. I've watched back the Star Wars, the Clone Wars series, and they legitimate have their own slur in there for the droids. They call them clankers.
Clankers, yeah.
And it's so
Awesome.
It's so funny, like, because you'll see all the meme, like, you'll see the droids talking like, "What's up, Clanka?" or whatever, and shit. Like they'll make edits and whatnot.
I'm gonna have to get into Star Wars.
Yeah, dude, there's so many, like, I think hidden slurs in just media. There's a Destiny 2 strike where Cade calls the Cabal space rhinos, and I'm like, that sounds
It's a little on the nose there.
yeah, I was like, that
Mr.
sounds
Six.
A little
like
close.
racially motivated. He's like, yeah,
close
you bunch of space rhinos, like,
Eerily close to
Space.
saying.
yeah, exactly. Like it has the same energy as that. So whenever I play the strike, I do laugh because I'm like, it's the
Filthy space
racist
rhino.
one. Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys about that video that I watched of that dude who was going around rooting through GameStop dumpsters to find like shit that they were throwing out that like was just old or whatever, and he got accosted by this female manager who came out and found him rooting around in this dumpster, and as he was getting in his truck, he called her a fat fucking rancor.
I'm pretty sure either you or someone else has mentioned that, but that's fucking hilarious.
I can't
That's-
find the video. It only had like 1,000 views when I saw it, and it was already a few years old. But
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That fucking rancor.
I mean, he yelled it and just got into his fucking truck.
It's like those just nerd insults that like
Yeah.
only he'll hit the select few, like, you know, calling like a fat chick Jabba the slut, you know? Like,
Well, and it was so funny because after that, he was like, all right, I'm going to show you guys what I got out of the dumpster there. And it was like fucking 2 cardboard displays for Sonic the Hedgehog, and then like 5 broken ramen bowls with chopsticks for some Pokemon thing that they were just threw away that they didn't sell.
dude, I saw some chick, she was dumpster diving and she came across a gold mine. She came across probably like $2,000 worth of Legos
Jesus.
that Barnes and Noble was throwing away just because the boxes were damaged.
That's wild.
Like everything was inside the boxes. They were just fucked beyond repair.
Damn,
And
dude.
yeah, like there was the typewriter, the Polaroid, like everything in there.
Whoa.
It was
I would have
like,
just fucking
A Lego
had the
typewriter
Legos.
sounds sick.
yeah, I think it's functional too. There's some really cool functional Lego sets out there.
Yeah.
Probably the coolest one I think is the Pac-Man arcade set. It has a like a handle on the back, and there's a mechanized track that looks like the game's actually playing and whatnot.
That's fucking sick.
It's yeah, I can pull it up.
I love Legos.
Fuck with throwaway Lego. The box is damaged. They have to have like a market that businesses can take that shit to.
Yeah, dude. I have a
Take that shit to Goodwill or something. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Make me want to start dumpster diving.
Today we're taking a first
Free
look at the
Legos,
brand
bro.
new Lego Pac-Man set that releases on June 1st. It's got a mechanism in here so you can actually play the game and
damn.
see Pac-Man go
That's
around
fucking
and
sick.
collect all the dots. And then, of course, you've got a joystick here as well that's movable. One of my favorite elements is you push this button and the coin slot actually lights up.
Ooh.
But then on top here, you've got a removable section where the characters flip around so you can see the ghosts with Pac-Man as well. And then as you turn it around, you've got an excellent graphic on the side here. I love the sticker decorating the side. You can pull out the back panel and see the mechanism behind here.
What
And
the-
a smaller
Holy
little
shit.
build inside here with a smaller version of the Pac-Man game and a great minifigure as well. Super fun set here. Make
I'd
sure you
fuck
check this
that
one out.
bitch.
I know it's like it's not that expensive to get either. I think it's like under 300.
That's
fucking
legacy go
sick.
crazy.
Yeah, that Pac-Man set goes so fucking hard.
The Polaroid sounds cool. Polaroid
Yeah, I
set.
think that one it just dispenses like obviously it doesn't take photos,
Yeah.
but like it has I think 3 pictures that come with it that you can press the button and it prints out automatically.
That'd be cool as hell.
Yeah. There's a Lego Fender Stratocaster too that just comes with a little amp and whatnot.
hell
That one's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that one's like you can find that one for like $90 some places.
Is it like full sized or?
No, it's like a foot tall, but still,
Still, that's cool as
it's a
hell.
cool little decoration.
Something that Barnes and Noble would fucking throw away.
Fucking Barnes and Noble, capitalist bookstore.
Damn it.
I can't talk too much shit. When I went to Indianapolis, I spent almost $200 at a Barnes and Noble.
On what?
I got the first book of the Gunslinger series. I got a collection of H.P. Lovecraft stories. I got a thick ass book of Edgar Allan Poe. I got
Checks out.
And you call me spooky and gothic. Buying Lovecraft and Poe.
what else did I fucking get?
I remember having to read that in H.P. Lovecraft specifically in a Gothic lit class in high school, and I would literally tell the teacher that it was actually gay.
You had
She
a
would
Gothic
agree with
literature
me.
class in high school?
Yeah,
dude.
it was.
Fuck
shit-
you.
it
That's
ru-
cool as hell.
It ruled.
I never took it because I didn't.
Never
like the
any of that
teacher,
shit in
but
my fucking.
Yeah,
My
shit ruled though. I enjoyed the hell out of that class.
Shout out to H.P. Lovecraft's cat.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Man.
What a classic. What a real gent out there. Just naming his cat a slur. We all have a thing or two we could maybe learn from him.
That and the 500-tooth dinosaur.
H.P. Fumcraft.
Fumcraft? Yes. Just start writing spooky stories about, like,
H.P. Cumcraft.
I was gonna say like Fumcraft could be like a Minecraft mod.
Minecraft mod.
Yeah.
Just
All of the
replace-
blocks are cum.
Yeah. It's
replace some of the blocks with cum, and then, like, some of the sounds are just replaced with bits from us.
And then everything else is just Enderman, and they just the sounds are just replaced with slurs and
Some of the
Pre-generated map
They
with
pick
Enderman
up
locked up.
flowers. The flowers are all different artifacts, like a sock or a bathtub or
all the different cum artifacts out there.
Oh, God.
It was just a villager snorting that dried cum.
Shout out to the scaly dragon bathtub from the last episode. Fuck that, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna fucking. I didn't end up doing it because I couldn't find the fucking image, but I was gonna use that and like fucking warp it in paint.net and use it as the fucking thumbnail. See if anybody be able to get it.
Fucking get us taken down over.
I wouldn't know.
Take
At
the
that, dude, at that
What
point,
kind of
it's-
mushroom bathtub is this?
At that point, it's abstract art.
Yeah, just take a still shot of it and put it over like a dragon with
Yeah.
scales. There you go.
Speaking of which, we have to plug the GoFundMe.
What GoFundMe?
So
Oh, for the
yeah, I'm trying to
yeah.
find the name of it. What exactly it's called?
I think it's like
I am
Bro.
unaware of this.
help Colin touch the sky or something.
Yeah,
Oh, I am now aware of what this is.
yeah. So we're trying to get a what the fuck is it called? Paramotor, I believe is what it's called. And it'll be called the Fumcopter.
Are we sponsoring this venture?
We are indeed.
We are
God damn
indeed
it.
our first sponsor. We make
So
nothing.
we found one called the Buckeye Dream Machine. It's pretty lit. It's a 1994. I can't believe they put years on these things. It's a flying machine that we're gonna get, and we started a GoFundMe for it.
30 years old.
Yeah. It's called Join Colin's Journey to Touch the Sky, and there's a $3,200 goal. So
This might be the widest thing we've ever done.
yeah, probably.
This might be wider than narrating Kyle Rittenhouse's audiobook, which we're still yet to do.
Is it wider than Austin saying the N-word?
No. Probably not. Colin suggested it while he was getting his tattoo, and I was like, "This you are a crazy bastard, and I've heard you suggest some crazy things. This is the top. This is the craziest thing you've ever suggested." Because I just get tagged into a group chat called, what was the group chat? Because now it's called the Fumcopter.
Yeah.
What was it originally called?
I'll look.
It was some goofy ass name, and I look, and he just posts the picture of the thing, and he's like, "You know what to do." It's like, no, I fucking don't. What are you talking
about?
about?
You know what to do.
He's like, "It's pretty obvious, honestly."
Yeah, I don't know what the original name was. It doesn't say.
Asking the unemployed dude to pitch it on a fucking flying machine.
He got you though, didn't he? He's a fucking salesman. That
I
kid.
guess. Hey, I'll throw in 20 if I get to fly it at some point, and it's called the Fumcopter. I'll pitch in $20. Fuck it. Take some crackhead.
So we're taking even more donations.
So I guess the link to that will probably be in the show notes.
Yes,
or
it
the
will.
description.
Yes, it will.
If you want to watch me fly a crazy flying machine and probably kill myself, donate to this thing. We will get a flying machine and call it the Fumcopter. We'll fucking cover it on our stickers.
I will put decals all over it.
Just spray like white paint as if there's cum.
Support our
splattered
goal
on it.
for redneck excellence.
Gotta love redneck excellence.
I was gonna say white excellence, but like it's a special breed of white. So
Very
It's the
specific.
natural step forward after black excellence becoming popular.
is redneck excellence.
We knew this was gonna happen.
Black excellence.
If you
flying
did, if you
machine.
didn't, you're just fucking retarded. That was definitely gonna happen.
Redneck's the real minority. Rise up.
I'm pretty sure they already tried that once and we kicked their ass in a whole war.
I kind of got the shit rocked.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Shout out to that group of like Confederates that like got the fuck out of there and went to somewhere in South America, and there's still like a Confederate colony there
Really? To this day?
to this day.
I did not know about
That's
this.
why the Nazis went there.
No, this is another South American country that just happens to
Well,
there's
I
like
know the Nazis went all over the place.
yeah, they did. People commonly say Argentina for,
Yeah,
for
that's
the
the main
Nazis, but
one.
yeah, they did go all over. But this wasn't in Argentina. I want to say this was Brazil.
So what you're saying is that we should gather the Fumcast listeners and go and finish the war?
South
Yeah, I remember.
American.
I was watching a video about that whole thing about them escaping to South America and the
Confederados.
Nice.
Is what
Fucking
they are.
gay name.
The guy was like an expert on genealogy, and he literally said that if you see a person with blonde hair and blue eyes in Brazil, that's why.
Yeah.
Which is insane to
That's
think
wild.
about. It's insane to think about.
The Confederados is the Brazilian name for Confederate expatriates, all white Southerners, along with their black slaves who fled the southern United States during Reconstruction.
Come on, boy.
And their Brazilian descendants. They were
Y'all
enticed to
thought the Trail
Brazil
of Tears
by
was bad.
they were enticed to Brazil by offers of cheap land from Emperor Don Pedro II, who had hoped to gain expertise in cotton farming. Jesus Christ.
I mean, there is a lot of cheap land down there.
That in and of itself sounds so fucked up. Like that sounds like a onion bit. Like like that some old timey emperor is like, I wish to excel in cotton. I will entice the slaves and hicks here.
It does make sense.
No,
though,
y'all ain't
because-
fan of
No, it does have like
Going again.
old timey logic. Like I get it, but
Well, I mean, even further than that,
Old-timey
because
logic.
like in 150 years, they'd be down there fern gullying the Amazon. So,
What the fuck does that word mean?
have you never seen the movie Fern Gully?
Fern Gully. Hell no.
Dude, it fucking rules. It was a cartoon from the 90s. It had Robin Williams in it, I think. I might just be retarded. But it's about these like fucking fairy sprites or whatever that get discovered by this dude who is out there just like chopping down the rainforest, and they have to help stop the company from fucking destroying their habitat.
Lorax.
Great fucking movie. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
basically, but it's a lot cooler.
It is estimated that up to 20,000 American Confederates immigrated to the Empire of Brazil from the southern United States.
Is that Chad? Is this real? What the fuck?
What's it called?
20,000? I thought it was like
Brazil?
250 fucking random crackers and a couple slaves.
I mean, and probably then it was the Empire of Brazil. I think they
Yeah.
got conquered. I don't know full on Brazilian history. But
Well, yeah, they were part of the Kingdom of Portugal for the longest time.
there we go.
if that's true, 20,000 is a fucking wild number.
After
It
the
is.
war, many Confederate planters were unwilling to live by the new rules imposed by the Union's victory and the constitutional changes that followed. An end to chattel slavery, a new labor regime, and the loss of political power that came with African American suffrage. Accustomed to raising cotton with the labor of enslaved people, some looked elsewhere in the Western Hemisphere for a place their old life could be continued.
Jesus, dude.
It really does sound like an.
They settled. What is it? The descendants still foster a connection with their history through the Fraternity of American Descendants, an organization dedicated to preserving the unique mixed culture.
It's not very fucking mixed.
Yeah, they settled? They founded the city called Americana.
Dude, their names suck.
No, that's actually there's a city in Brazil called Maracana.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Oh.
Yeah, and it has 237,000 people.
Yeah.
And the original settlement developed around a local railway station and the development of cotton weaving. After 1866, thousands of former Confederate sympathizers from the American Civil War settled in the region. Following the Civil War, slavery was abolished in the United States and Brazil. However, slavery was legal until 1888, making it a particularly attractive location to former Confederates, among whom was former member of the Alabama State Senate, William. Okay, so I guess it was a popular thing to do. What's funny is they got there, and like 22 years later, they were like, so about that whole slavery thing.
Man, they got some good golden years out of it. I mean, I will say that.
Get it while the going's good, I guess. That is a wild story. I can't believe I've never been told about that.
Austin learns things again.
Bye-bye. When a cracker doesn't know a fucking thing. Austin learns.
Yeah, there's like crazy photos of them, and they're just like in the jungle of Brazil with like Confederate flags and shit.
That fucking rules.
Like, and now their culture has kind of mixed with Brazilian culture.
It does not surprise me in the slightest.
And so you'll have like girls in like Confederate flag hoop skirts doing like almost like traditional like
During Carnival.
Brazilian, like Brazilian looking dances, but they're wearing like a Confederate flag skirt.
That's awesome. That's kind of like how Indians embraced Adolf Hitler because he also used the swastika. Have you ever heard about that?
No.
Just like the Muslims, they fucking love Hitler, dude. It's so wild.
Yeah, that it's an insane. There's a YouTube documentary on these. I forget what it's called, but
What part of Native American culture uses the swastika? I thought it was like Taoist.
No, I
They
mean
use a
like
reversed.
actual Indians,
wow, you racist fuck!
like from the country. of
Oh,
India.
gotcha.
Yeah, like Hindus.
Wow,
Actual American moment, yeah.
wow.
How am I supposed to fucking... Oh.
Well,
No, how am I supposed to fucking know?
Native American.
Literally every time in my family people talk about Indians because of that problem.
Feather
we always
or
say-
dot.
We always say dot or feather, literally. Which is
Wow.
Americanized as fuck, but
I guess I'm not the only one that needs educating.
it's almost like that's the whole bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
That's part of the
not
reason why
the-
it's funny is Hindus supporting a genocidal dictator just because he also used the swastika. I remember when I was in,
Hell yeah.
I remember when I was in I think I was in middle school and we had these obviously around here we have a lot of Yemeni immigrants. And I remember
How many?
Yeah. I remember when they would get going in class and there would be like more than one of them together, you know, and they would start talking about how much they fucking loved Hitler and like showing up to school in German soccer jerseys and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, what the fuck?
I didn't understand it yet. It took me a couple years to figure it
I
out.
still might not fully understand it.
But I was like, oh, they don't like Jews either. That makes total sense now.
That is wild. I have never interacted with these people.
You never went to a gas station before? Come on, dude. Yes, you have.
No, like at school. I actually had a really long conversation with an Arabic dude at a gas station not long ago. They were remodeling one near my house. I just walked in and I just pulled my car.
Get out of my store.
No, filthy white man.
Cracker.
We are all out of backwoods. Get out of my store.
But yeah, I always get 20 on pump 2 from this one fucking same dude. And I pulled up and just had a conversation with him.
What is up, brother?
Is that all you need, man? He always looks high as fuck when he's
Probably
working.
is.
Probably is.
They can't drink.
Because most people around here are high as fuck all the time, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially if they work at fast food restaurants. That seems to be a trend.
What else are you gonna do?
Honestly,
That's what I
yeah.
did when I worked in fast food.
It sounds like agony.
Go in the back and hit the bong in the freezer. And then we'd go in the deep freeze and throw eggs on the ceiling and watch them freeze before they hit the ground. It was awesome.
So have you guys... Probably not, but let me just play this video for you. I want to talk about this lady real quick. She's had a roller coaster of a week. So
Is she a cool lady?
no, I'm gonna say no.
That means yes.
So a woman.
Oh, yes. My trad queen.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know who's married right now. They're married to broke-ass niggas.
So this lady,
My future trad wife.
yes, she is a trad wife, and she posted this cooking video on TikTok where she said that.
My beautiful Sydney Sweeney.
And she has had single-handedly maybe one of the funniest weeks I can think of in recent memory. So basically a rundown of this. She posts this video onto TikTok. TikTok does their TikTok thing, contacts her employer, yada yada.
You take down video now.
She gets fired from her job for saying the N-word.
Womp, womp.
And then she's like, oh, the left is canceling me. So she starts on like a right-wing grift type thing. And
As you do.
When you're broke and stupid.
and naive and smooth-brained.
No ridges or lumps.
But regardless.
By chance, do you know what she did for a living? I'm just curious. If you don't, it's fine.
I will see if this article says.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Fucking nothing now.
ROF of the Carolinas, which provides home health services for the elderly.
Oh, so she was a CNA.
Yeah.
So she was worthless.
Anyway, so she tries the right-wing grift, and then the alt-right gets a hold of her, and they start
Hey, boys.
they start not liking her because they suspect she's Jewish. So now no one will take her. No one is claiming this woman.
She's just screaming out onto the internet and no one's helping her. That's fucking hilarious.
She's had a crazy week of just from saying the N-word to like, yeah, I'll capitalize. I'll make the most off of this. to being canceled for being potentially Jewish, I guess.
Not even confirmed Jewish, just like maybe you're a Jew.
I have no idea. I just saw the bit that
I don't know. The nose looks a little large.
Oh
to
my
me.
God. She's related to one of them grapplers.
goddamn grabblers.
The guy's watching the fucking one of the bank scenes from Harry Potter, and he's like, pauses the TV, and he's like,
I gotta go rub one out.
fuck, is that her?
It reminds me of her. Fucking watching the bank scene, like the Green Got scene comes on. He just pauses and sighs. Grabs the lotion. I should call her. Nah, I just thought that was a really funny turn of events of that. This article from The Independent says that she's doing soul searching, couldn't care less about backlash. So I guess she's living
Good for
it up.
her.
I mean,
she's
yeah,
absolutely.
I
I guess she's too retarded to understand the consequences of her actions.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find her Twitter account here because she was posting some fire on that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. She was going off.
Yeah. Well, I'll have you know, Lily, there's always space for you over here.
We should get her on the show.
She can have her own show.
Just stand in the center and like rant and rave about how everyone's wrong.
Yeah. So we got. Let's see. Let's just.
Dum, dum. Meow.
It's just completely wrong.
Posted a photo earlier today. She's like, "Never give up, Patriots."
Stupid. I'm a dumbass. I've never said or pretended that I'm smart, but I always get it right because I'm always ahead of the curve, and here's why. I don't do what everybody else is doing. What everybody else is doing
That is true.
always wrong. They always blindly follow somebody else. They always are blindly following the government. Like
I like her every 3 seconds. She takes her eyes off the camera to look back on the road.
I don't have to, but everybody else is getting it. They got the Band-Aid, and, I'd like to get it too. Like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? Really? And another thing, like, be original. Like, you want to just do what everybody else does? How lame. That's so lame.
Very ironic.
Like, do your own thing. Think critically and, like, be skeptical of everything, especially if it's coming from the government, especially if the...
Think critically might be the funniest thing a trad wife's ever said.
That's pretty rich from a bitch who literally stole my bit.
Two tweets down, it's a picture of some woman that she saw out in public wearing Crocs, and it just says "The Fall of Western Civilization" in one pic.
Now,
She may have cooked.
I will admit,
Even a broken clock.
he is onto something there.
Heartbreaking. Worst person you know makes a good point. Oh God.
God, that's
Tons
fucking
of fun.
hilarious. What's this woman's name?
Lily something. I don't know her last name.
Oh my God. I don't even know what this was quoting, but she quoted some tweet saying, "Hey, black community, come get your N-word. He's off his meds again."
In reference to fucking who?
I don't know. What the fuck? Okay, here's another video.
Just a random black person
Hey,
she met.
America. Hey, people not having kids. You are some stupid motherfuckers out there. The birth rate is declining, and what are you doing?
here we
You're
go.
getting married. Like, why even bother fucking getting married, you loser? You're getting married. You have some fucking dog in a stroller like a faggot, and then how are you helping
Again.
America? We're letting the
bitch
birth
has a
rate
point.
decline, and I'm speaking particularly to white people. So today, I want you to take the time out of your day to thank a single mom, because us girls getting knocked up, we're the only ones helping with the declining birth rate. You're welcome, America. You're fucking welcome. God.
You getting cum inside is helping
Now-
society.
Now,
Wow.
You know what's interesting about that? Which racial group has more single mothers than any other community?
Would you like to answer, Liam?
I'll leave it up to the viewers. Sound off in the comments. Yeah. I saw that shit.
Just bag at the end is so hilarious, dude.
It does kind of rule.
Hello.
I
mean,
got nothing on that.
the bit is insane. Didn't she put like asterisks in for the N-word on that tweet? Did I see that correctly?
No.
No,
that
she
was
did
just
not.
the word.
She didn't?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought she did.
While they're out there,
I thought there was growth. I'm
I
sorry.
fucking hate animal rights activists, and I'll tell you why. Because while they're out there,
Yeah,
let's
Colin.
protect the dumb animals. Yes, it's a dumb animal. It's a dumb animal. It doesn't have a soul. It's worthless. It doesn't care
Where's
about
she
you.
going
When
with
your
this?
dumbass kills over in your house.
Where's the point?
Oh, boy, this could get real bad real quick.
It's gonna come over and start eating.
Waiting for the slur.
Yeah, as soon as she
Face.
said dumb animals, I was like, oh boy.
She's like 2 steps away from starting to talk about skull shapes. I swear to God.
that you so fucking adore is gonna come over and start eating your face. It's true.
Bath salts.
A child's not gonna do that. And then these same people, as they're like worshiping the animals, worshiping cats, worshiping their stupid dogs, pushing them around in strollers to where I think it's like, oh, you got a little kid, and then it's, oh, never mind, it's your stupid dumb fucking cat. These same people, these fat asses.
She's
and they're
got a
always
point
ugly, by the
there.
way, they're out in the street protesting because they might not be able to get their 10th abortion. Like, first of all, bitch, who's impregnating you?
10th?
Second of all, that's a fucking human being. Like, do we not even care about human beings anymore? Y'all want to
No.
about genocide?
Cluster
and
of
you don't even give a fuck
cells.
about aborted babies.
Oh my God. That's a stupid ass dumb fucking cat is crazy. Bro, Mittens is just trying to vibe. She saw one person with an animal in their stroller and has been like rent free.
That is exactly what happened.
She's fucking rent free about that
But
shit.
I will admit, I do agree with her. That is very gay.
I just keep. s-
Felons' right to bear arms. Like, I don't care if you've committed a violent crime. I don't care what you've done. Once you've paid your time, once you've, paid your debt to society, done your jail time, whatever, as soon as you get out, they should need to hand you your guns back. The government should not be able to distinguish.
King
who
Von
gets
has
to have
entered the
guns.
chat. Just like.
As soon as you allow that, if you give these people an inch, they will take a mile. So first,
These
it's
people.
felons. Next,
What do you mean by that?
people who vote against them, people who vote against establishment, people who, are conspiracy theorists. Like, you don't want to let the government have any leeway. You want to keep a tight rein on the government, and we need to start by letting felons have guns again, because they're coming for our guns next. You realize that? Like,
Our?
it's an easy argument for them, but they're coming for yours.
She's a felon.
it's-
She just self-reported that she's a felon.
It's very interesting what she's doing here, though, because she's doing this whole right-wing grifter thing, but she's like sort of dog whistling around these things that exclusively affect the black community. Almost.
She's treading the finest of fine lines.
So it's honestly, I kind of have to give it up to her. She's
the fucking small fine print.
She might be racist, but she's kind of funny.
she's hilarious.
Graphic design is my passion.
She's hilarious.
So yeah,
Oh my
shout
God.
out to her. I just wanted to
Yeah.
see if you guys had heard about her this week.
That's fucking
Yep, I
wild.
have.
Her
Fun
Twitter is crazy.
Yeah, I don't think we actually said her full name. Lily Gladys, I think.
Gladys.
Yeah,
Okay.
like fucking
I'd like to change that.
good old Lily G. Let's hit her up.
She's
see.
definitely into getting knocked up. She thinks she's saving the world by getting cum inside. So
You should DM her on Twitter and be like, "Hey, I have a podcast. I'd like to interview you." And be like, "We have a censor button, so you can say it." Like that's what the pitch should be.
Just fucking lie to her.
like, we're gonna censor it in post. It's totally cool.
Yeah, we're definitely not gonna make.
I say it 20 million times.
I haven't
every
even been
episode.
canceled by the left yet. Surprising, right? Like,
We're all super racist. It's chill. Just good. Go. That's fucking
Yeah, that's
wild.
funny.
oh yeah. No, I found her, and then I think our cool guy. Now I wanna preface this cool guy because I had another guy, and I maybe on the Patreon I'll read that article or whatever, because I was like, wow, this is fun little Indiana story.
Ooh.
And
I
then
have
this
one of those as well.
and then this guy came up on my TikTok, and I'm so upset that I can't find his TikTok account. I will do my best to maybe for next week's episode see if I can re-find it. But at least I have his, because he had his YouTube and his Instagram linked on there, and I didn't follow his Instagram either. But thankfully his YouTube has some shorts on it. But the video I found, he lit a fire in his apartment and he was just schizophrenically screaming about it. And I came across it. It had like 100 likes on it. Like mythical poll on my part.
This is the guy that's not from Indiana, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe this dude's from Phoenix, because in that video they were talking about the Phoenix Fire Department in the comments. But anyways, I went on to find this more, and his name's Eric. That's all I know about him.
Funny ass name.
It is, you know?
Eric's like Hank.
Yeah.
Hank is also very funny.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to go with it, so we're just gonna hope
Feast
for
our
the
eyes.
best.
Schizophrenic
Oh,
screaming.
damn, I'm a good
Ooh.
cook. This is a simple dish.
That feels very nice in my
Italian seasoning,
headphones.
Red Devil hot sauce, ramen chicken, and just a few ripened
Dude, ew.
mini tomatoes. Microwave
Like a
for
bowl
3
of
minutes,
Asian
and look how
spaghetti.
delicious this is. Oh,
Oh boy.
Why is there hashtag automotive and hashtag pony? Those are the only two hashtags I saw.
Well, fellas, where are we gonna go with this?
So, one thing that I have found out through all of his things is he is obsessed with Amy Lee of Evanescence.
Oh
Nice.
no.
Yeah, me too, bro.
You and me both, brother.
So, check.
This one says a
Dude,
tireless.
fucking the acoustics wherever he's recording
Yeah.
are insane.
Whatever mic he's got on.
I need to hire him as a sound engineer.
Yeah,
This
it
is
says
ridiculous.
this one says a tireless explanation of efforts. Still a virgin, 33 years old. Hashtag Amy Lee. Hashtag Evanescence. Hashtag Iron Man.
So, I found out by genealogy research that I'm a Celtic, Viking, Nordic tribalism prince, and my name just happens to be Eric. Check this out. Check out my Norwegian, Scandinavian hair. You see that? We believe in harem.
The Halloween music in the
Modern
background.
day woman.
Yeah.
We believe in singularity or Christianity. So check this out.
He looks like fucking Mike Rainey, dude.
But like again, what does this have to do with him being a virgin?
So clearly there is some sort of mental disorder at play here.
Check out my hair, just black screen.
Yeah, dude.
This one just says hashtag Amy Lee
But look how
Evanescence.
cool my room is now. I moved everything in here because I'm worried about the situation in the
A
neighborhood.
dungeon.
I'm worried about my caseworkers harassing and bullying and threatening me.
The fuck?
And
damn.
it's kind of nice just living in your room. You know, I got my underwear off, my leggings off, and got my socks on, and
Ah,
my vest on, and I feel pretty damn
a
comfortable.
fucking leather.
Comfortable,
What?
you know, shit.
What the
But look how
fuck,
cool.
dude?
Oh my god.
New knife, baby.
Please.
And check this out. I do my own crafting with blades and such, make them ballistic melee weapons.
Like this dude, I think is Jerry
Right.
Sharkey level of what I
braided
found.
this shoelace
I love the look in his eyes.
to a loop, and now it works
It's
like
so
a hook
cold
shot.
and dead.
Or
My new invention. Hashtag Amy Lee. Hashtag
you
Evanescence.
swing that around.
Holy shit.
It's just got a knife on it.
Probably kill them in a few swats.
What's
What
what's
would I
the
do with
Iron
my
Man
knife?
hashtag? Am I missing
Braided-
something?
I
A
don't know.
shoestring with
Okay.
a loop on it. Now it's the most deadly ballistic melee weapon I've ever owned. And unfortunately, this morning, I just barely chopped
Dude,
the
what
blade
the
with my finger.
fuck?
Too deadly.
Look at all that. It was bleeding pretty bad.
I'm not worried about the
Stitches.
blood. That boy needs some lotion.
Look what I did.
I think
to
that's
my knife.
flesh cut off.
We are going to create a
Yep, he's on meth.
Paintball gun. Paintball. Flour, nectar, pollen. Poison. Few household chemicals. Slow acting lethal infection. Talk about a lethal injection. Anyone gets touched in the skin by my paintballs.
will die a slow, painful, miserable death and cannot be cured at the hospital because it would cause
Bars.
bro.
Bars.
I'm so sorry. I can't even get erect when I was like 3. It's just a button now.
He's on meth. He has to be. What the fuck?
touch your hurt.
Holy shit.
Catfish, my grandpa cut up 3.
Jesus, dude.
Look at how giant I am.
I can kiss those beautiful lips on your face, Amy. Kiss your cheeks. Kiss your forehead. And be tender and loving with you. Kiss your eyes to go to sleep. You know? But I would hate to tarnish your beauty. Everything about you that's beautiful. Which is everything. There's nothing in the world I wanted more. It sucks. But the doctor says it's not the worst case scenario. It's a very minor infection I get. And if it's not active, I'm still able to kiss people.
Oh!
No! I have to stay away.
He's got herpes. It's
And
fine.
that drives me crazy. Because I'm in love with you. I look in those eyes and I see peace, quiet, loveliness. You know?
You could not have scripted a better fucking video.
You know what that reminded me of those texts of Jordan Peterson where it just ends in him trailing off and crying? That's exactly what that made me think of.
So I really hope I can find more content of his, refind his Instagram.
I want to know everything about that.
I know.
man.
I really want to find that man's TikTok because I'm sure if I search through hashtag Amy Lee enough, I'm sure I can find it.
Who the fuck is Evanescence posting these days anyway? Him?
Shout out to our biggest fan, Eric. He's just swinging the fucking knife on stage.
I don't want to taint you.
Please do not come to any of our shows.
It's a minor infection, please, Amy.
Please stay at home. Your caseworker would be very disappointed.
I wonder if that nice room was the one that he started a fire in.
Is there a video of that? Or?
There was the one that I
Okay.
found on TikTok, and
Gotcha. Okay.
he was doing that, and he was like screaming, and there was just like smoke like filling the room.
Gotcha.
And then like 2 days later, he's in just another room, no explanation about what the fuck happened. Just an all around insane schizophrenic Jerry Sharkey
He's
behavior.
probably
Real.
like in some sort of halfway house or something, if I had to guess.
Most certainly, yeah. If he has a caseworker, he's at least on the road to getting whatever help he may need.
Putting his life back
Desperately
together.
need. Holy shit. I hope he gets his shit together because that is wild.
Yeah, he was.
In that one video where it was like the underside of him, he looked so like just he looked pale and disheveled, like he was dying.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
Doctor said it's not the worst case. Literally just talking about Amy Lee and then completely unprompted.
By the way, my herpes isn't that bad.
Just a minor infection. They didn't say it's the worst case scenario.
It's a flesh wound.
And then starts talking about Amy Lee again and then starts sobbing.
It's all
Either-
just his
either-
phone background. It's just a screen. It's just his phone background. He's just mumbling and I love you, Amy Lee. Eyes.
He's either masturbating or crying. It's either one or the
Both.
other.
Probably both. Use my tears as a loop for you, Amy Lee. Please.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, man. That's one. That's one fucking cool guy.
That is one hell of a cool guy.
Yeah, he does rule.
Fucking can't even get erect. It's just a button anymore.
What is that caption?
I believe he said like when I was 3.
Yeah. So like what?
There's that caption, and he never addresses it even fucking once.
Same with the one where he was
dude.
talking about being a Viking. He's like, life of a 33-year-old virgin. And he's like, turns out I'm a Viking. My name just happens to be Eric. Like, crazy coincidence, man.
Look at my hair.
And it's just greasy fucking bandana.
Insane.
You see it?
Mike was asking.
Eric, we hope you're doing all right. You're a cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does rule.
In one of your
don't
next
go
shorts,
outside.
you should say your address publicly, and we'll send you some stickers.
Jerry Sharkey the fourth.
We still haven't sent Jerry stickers. We haven't sent Union Pacific guy any stickers.
Yeah, I need their addresses. I will.
Well, you can find Jerry
Yeah,
Sharkey.
Jerry's not Jerry's not too
the faggot.
private on
The
it.
faggot Jew Mexicans next door sent me these weird stickers.
And the other one, you just got to go to Council Bluffs, no, Council Bluffs, Iowa, and find what was that place called? The fucking meth house or whatever.
They called it a gay bar.
Oh yeah, but it wasn't
I
it called the
remember.
meth house or something?
Yeah, I think it had several.
Yeah, there were several Google markers on that dude's house.
Yeah.
but- See if this motherfucker will get out of his train and fight me. And then the SpongeBob music starts.
Oh, this shit was so funny.
Man, that dude ruled.
Yeah. Indeed.
We really do need to do, like, for Patreon, like a cool guy tier list episode. Go
Maybe
through.
one day.
I mean, we got like 20 of them now.
Yeah, you gotta get them
Every
out.
6 months. Take the top 10 from each of them, and then coolest guys of 2024.
Yeah, absolutely cool. It's just gonna be a whole
You can't
list.
beat Jerry Sharkey.
Yeah,
You straight up.
Yeah.
I wonder what that dude's up to.
FDCBAS Sharky tier. That's the order.
You got Sharky tier shit.
So real quick, I just want to tell you guys about this because I thought this was very hilarious. This is a local story. Driver in 100-mile-per-hour pursuit accused of hitting Fort Wayne PD officer with bag of cocaine.
I want, before you go on and read the story, I made a lot of people mad in the news comments of this story because I posted the GIF of Boomhauer from King of the Hill going pocket sand. I also had saved the other meme of pocket fentanyl, but he actually threw cocaine at the officer, so it wasn't as funny. But yeah, I made a lot of people not happy with
Really?
There were a few angry reacts on it, but a lot of laugh reacts too.
I wonder why.
Continue.
A driver who led Fort Wayne police on a speedy pursuit on the northeast side Wednesday was arrested after allegedly hitting an officer with a bag of cocaine. And according to newly released Allen Superior Court documents, investigators at the scene also discovered fentanyl and more cocaine worth about $65,000 total. DeMarcus Thomas, surprise,
Go to Marcus.
faces preliminary charges of resisting law enforcement and fleeing in a vehicle, resisting law enforcement causing injury, battery committed with a deadly weapon. Fucking assholes. And 2 counts of dealing in cocaine or narcotic drugs. So he drove past a stop sign. They initiated a traffic stop, but instead he just fucking booked it, and it reached more than 100 miles per hour, according to the Fort Wayne Police Department. Eventually he lost control, hit a median, a curb, and a tree. The driver, later identified as Thomas, is then accused of getting out of the truck and physically fighting officers. He allegedly hit an officer in the face with a grocery bag, covering his face and uniform with a white powdery substance that was released from the bag. Do you realize how much fucking blow that is?
That's a shitload.
That's so much fucking blow. He's gonna be murdered, definitely. When Thomas was taken into custody, he allegedly told police the powdery substance was cocaine, which was confirmed by a field test of the substance. Both the officer and suspect were treated at a hospital for minor injuries, according to court documents. The cocaine got in the officer's eyes, mouth, and nose. I just imagine him turning into Brian from that episode of Family Guy where he turns into a drug-sniffing dog and gets hooked on cocaine.
Good episode.
Yeah. The investigators at the scene also...
Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus. Go.
Sorry.
Investigators at the scene also found a tool bag with half a pound of fentanyl and more cocaine.
Holy shit.
That is an insane amount of fentanyl.
That's enough to kill half the state.
And more cocaine in the truck weighing nearly 4.7 pounds. That's so much.
He's getting murdered. He's getting murdered.
So
Yeah.
much fucking cocaine.
Thomas was then taken to jail and later
Holy
released
Of course, why not?
He made fucking bail, but he was arrested again Friday on separate gun charges.
Oh man, no DeMarcus. No.
No DeMarcus. No DeMarcus.
No.
That
That's a wild fucking story.
They've added some details since I first read it, but that was a very fun story for me to read.
Yeah, I hate that the first thought. I literally saw it like 2 minutes after it was posted, and I immediately went to the comments and posted that gif of the pocket saying like it was the first thing, because it's kind of the meme to throw like fentanyl at cops or whatever, the pocket fentanyl or whatever, because like it is deadly, but it's so like
it doesn't really work that
the
way.
misinformation about like, you know, cop overdosed because he had a speck of fentanyl on him. Like, grow the fuck up.
It doesn't work that way. That's not how that shit works
like,
at all.
Yeah, it's like that video of that kid who's in the hospital. It's like, we got you on fentanyl, and he's like, fentanyl?
Yeah. No, that's the good fentanyl.
Yeah, she goes, it's the good kind. And it's like, bitch, what's the good kind?
It's all the same shit, just diluted.
I know what she meant, you know.
How many pounds?
Not like the street,
How many, was it 2 pounds in the toolbox?
Pound of fentanyl is
half a pound
crazy.
That's so fucking wild.
And I mean,
8 ounces of fentanyl.
4.7 pounds of cocaine. He probably threw that 0.3 at the officer. So 5 pounds of blow. That dude is dead.
Yeah, he's not making it out of the hood with that.
That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense why he maybe took the speeds to 100 miles an hour. He's like, I can't get fucking caught with this.
It will literally be go Jover if you get caught with that much.
Yeah,
holy
dude.
dog shit.
It's Jover for him. R.I.P. DeMarcus. Rip DeMarcus. Rip DeMarcus.
Yeah. All right, boys. We're at an hour. Do you guys have anything?
I have a dick
That
and
can't
balls
wait.
between my legs. That's about it.
The South will rise again.
In Brazil.
Fucking Brazil.
Viva la South.
Indeed.
Just subscribe to the Patreon. Help out with the Redneck Excellence GoFundMe.
Yeah. Help us touch the sky.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
Always knew you were gay, wanting to kiss a guy.
All right.
Thanks, guys, for watching.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Good night.